This is a really fun movie, and I can't wait for viewers here in America to get their chance to watch this. I
Thank
guess
you.
just to start off, can you maybe walk us through your journey of finding your way to be cast in future TX and kind of what led you down this road of being cast in this role?
So I did a just like a drama club. It wasn't even a drama school thing. And my teacher knew the directors, Tim and Danny, through past things, and they were based in the same area. It's all based in Bournemouth and Dorset. And so they asked if there was anyone in her group, because I'm based in Southampton, if she could send a video audition through of some people. And so I did it with a guy from my class, and then I got a call back, and then I did like an individual day with two of the boys, and another girl did it with two of the boys for who might get it. And then just got an email to say, "Would you like it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll have it." So I did it.
Well, that's awesome. That's a pretty straightforward way of getting a role.
Yeah,
Uh,
I
now,
wasn't looking for it; it just happened.
so did have you had desires, to become an actress? I mean, has this been something you've wanted to achieve, or is this just something you've kind of stumbled into?
Um, I mean, I've always been quite loud, and I quite enjoy being, you know, I quite like attention. I really enjoy public speaking and stuff, but I never really thought it'd be something I do. And I did the stage stuff, and I actually realized I don't really like stage stuff. I'm not, as much as I like enjoy being loud, I'm not actually that over the top, and I really enjoyed doing the film. But I did just stumble into it and haven't done anything since really. I mean, COVID obviously as well, but I decided I'd had such a good experience with it, and it'd been so much fun, and it's such a like hard industry to be in really, and I was just sort of decided that it wasn't necessarily something I wanted to try and go further with. But if something else comes along, I'll do it. It was great fun.
Wonderful, wonderful. So when you first got the script and you were kind of, trying to figure out your character and figure out who she is and her best friend and their chemistry and how they work together, what was kind of your initial thoughts?
I mean, I was actually, I think I was 12 when I did it, which is great because the character's 13, so I had an advantage over Aaron because he's a bit older than me. Um, but it was just, I mean, it was kind of just me-ish a lot, really, which is I think one of the reasons maybe why I got it is that I think I'm a little bit less what's the word? I'm not quite so serious about things, I don't think, as Molly, but I do. We are quite similar, I think. So it wasn't that hard.
Now, you did bring up, the pandemic, and you were 12 when this took place, and you guys did this production initially. So how old are you now? Like,
My 17th birthday's next week.
oh wow, okay,
Yeah,
fantastic.
and the
Well,
first day of filming was my 12th birthday.
wow, that's
So
awesome. That's
yeah,
awesome. All right, and I do have to ask, what date is your birthday then?
31st of March.
Okay, on March 30th. I was really hoping we were going to be birthday siblings, but
I know
no.
lots of people on the 31st of March, so I'm surprised, but yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, well, happy early birthday, first of all.
You
Uh,
too.
Thank you. I just got to say, I can imagine that it's got to be a little bit weird, to be marketing this film and be talking about it and getting the word out after so many years have passed since you actually were a part of it. So, what's that experience been like for you to kind of be re-immersed in this world, if you will, so many years later since you filmed it?
Yeah, I think it's a good thing in some ways because definitely if I'd had to watch the film right after doing it, I think I would have been like, oh my gosh. But because I've had enough time, I can at least be like, okay, that was a while ago now. Like I took my friends to see it, and I was like, I did this like 3 years ago. It's okay. But it's kind of it's made me miss it quite a lot as well. I realized because when I did it, I was really tired because I had to go so much further than other people. My days were really long. It was great fun and everything was fine, but it's quite like a tiring thing to do actually. People don't realize how tiring making a film or a TV show or anything like that is. So right afterwards, for a few months, I was like, I'm never doing something like that again. I'm never doing it again. And I'd be sat inside, I don't want to do this again. But then I realized actually it was so much fun. It was so enjoyable. And now I can sort of like, I look back on it and people ask me questions. I'm like, yeah, it was great fun. And it was nice to see everyone again that many years after doing it, because we didn't see it until I think it was October of 2021 that I first saw it, and
Wow.
that's when I saw everyone again. And I was walking around, and people didn't recognize who I was. There was one person who did know me, and they didn't recognize me until someone else said, "Oh, can you take a picture of me with Adele?" And they were like, "That's Adele," and I was like, "Yeah, that's me." So it's just been interesting, but it is unfortunate in that I don't remember all of it, or as much as probably I could have done if it was closer to the time. But I think I might see it in a better light now as well.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I mentioned this to Aaron as well, that there was kind of a place at the end of the film that left off for the future of the franchise, if you will, that
Mm.
there could be a potential for the next installment, if you will. Is that something that you're hopeful for now that it's been so many years down the road? Is that something you'd be interested in going back for?
I would still do it. I would do it again, to be honest. If Tim and Danny ever t- contact me and be like, "Look, we want to do it again," I'll be like, "Yes," because it was just so much fun. It's so much fun. Like, I don't know how it would work with Aaron's he's at university and stuff, and I'm working out A levels, everything. So I don't know if it's possible, but if it was, I would definitely do it. I always hoped that there'd be a second one, and then COVID hit, and there wasn't. But you never know; they might still do one. It's up to them, really.
No, it could be a lot of fun. It really could. And
It would.
and as you said, after seeing the film now, maybe that spark for acting has got a little bit relit in you. So do you see yourself pursuing other projects in the future?
Part of me really wants to, but I also have other things that I'm really interested in, and I really want to do, and I can see myself doing. And I just think I'm not sure if I love it enough to make it a whole, like, to be a thing I could do. I think I might do some of the extra work and stuff on the side, but I just think there's other people out there who love it, probably, who want it to be their life more than I do, as much as I really do enjoy it. And if I didn't have to put aside everything else to try and get there, which is mostly what people have to do, then I would definitely go for, like, I watch films and I watch the behind the scenes of actors, and I'm like, oh, it's so much fun. I really want to do it again. And I'm like, but these people have worked so hard to get here. They've
Mhm.
gone to drama school, they've done something, and I haven't. So I don't know.
Ex-
I would, but I'm not sure if it would work.
Yeah, yeah. And so I'm assuming you're still in school, correct?
Yeah.
Right. So do you have any idea of what you'd like to pursue outside of school? Once you graduate, do you have plans for university or?
I'm looking at lots of stuff because I'm the first child in my family. So I'm
Okay.
the one who has to look at everything, because my brother will get it all easily. So I have to look at everything. But I'm looking at lots of stuff. I am looking at universities. Degree apprenticeships are interesting as well. But I think for what I'm looking at, universities would be fun. Yeah.
Excellent, excellent. And I did forget to mention this to anybody watching, but there's actually quite a time difference between us. So I do appreciate you
Mm.
agreeing to meet me
That's all
because it's
right.
afternoon here. I'm pretty sure it's night where you are, correct?
Yeah, but it's not too late. It's
Good.
about
Oh,
7:30,
that's good.
20 past 7. Yeah, something like that.
And you are in the UK, correct?
Yeah.
Wow. So magic of Zoom. So
Yeah.
I really do appreciate you taking some time to visit with me today. For folks who watch the film and maybe want to connect with you, want to follow you on your journey, whether it's acting or university or wherever life takes you, do you have social media channels? The best place for people just to kind of keep up and stay up to date with what you're doing?
I do have a page on IMDb. Not that
Okay.
I put it on there myself, but I do, because I am in a film, so I do have one. And I'm sure if I do anything else in the future, it'll end up on there. But at the moment, my social media is all just for my family and friends.
All right. Perfect. Perfect. Well, Adele, I sure appreciate you taking some time for me. Anything else you'd just like to share with the readers and the viewers about future TX?
Um, I think it was so much fun to make, and it's a very strange storyline. I agree with that, but it is great fun. When I went to go and watch it with my friends, we had a bit of a laugh because I was in it. But I think for families, and it's a really good family film. So watch it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Adele, thank you again for your time. It's been fantastic getting to visit with you about this film, and hopefully we'll get to do it again soon if you have
Yeah,
any other projects that pop up.
I'd love to. Thank you.